everybody, it's me Azalea and Fred, and we're awaycrunchy.com along with my babies. And today I want to talk about New Year's resolutions. So I do really well. Now that I'm older, I know myself better, and I know that I need very clear-cut, firm start dates, very firm ideas, goals, and then I can blow them away. Last year, I had come to this point of realization. I blew all of my goals out of the water. It's been an amazing year. Way Crunchy has actually really become something, which is great, and I'm super proud of that. And so, what are my New Year's resolutions this year? Looking back at this past year, I have done so many different things. I've been so busy, and I've tried all these different things. And I did doula training. I did prenatal yoga teacher training. I've done a bunch of yoga classes, homesteading classes, taught yoga classes, taught homesteading classes, what else have I taught? Art, so many different art classes, and I planned and implemented and organized the Kid Zone at Get Downtown in Lynchburg, Virginia. And when I will never look at the world the same way after planning the Kid Zone. When you look at these big festivals, big street festivals, there are people who are planning these festivals. I just did the kids portion of the event. And you know, this is something that had thousands of people at it. And it's a lot. It's a whole lot. Like planning big festivals. There is someone putting their entire self into making these things happen for a city or for a population, for a business. Like, these big events are no joke. I learned that this year. I did so much. Being a doula, that is some serious magical stuff right there. Love that doula life. Wow. Like, just, you know, having given birth to kids, you'd think, oh, that's, you know, you've experienced it. But, like, it's different seeing a child be born out of someone else and playing a role. You know, your small, tiny role is so special to you, and it's just awesome. So it's been a huge year. So many things developed and came out of me. I've been on Mommy Cons, Mom Squad, doing some like social media and like product stuff with them. It was so great. Went to MommyCon again, and that was so great. It's been awesome. I went through a business training program to pitch for a grant to open a store and a studio. I pitched in front of a panel of judges to get myself a grant to open Way Crunchy, the concrete location, where I was going to hook people up with their doulas. I was going to offer pregnancy and mommy-centric and family-centric and kid-centric classes and natural parenting products and natural living and wellness. I did not get the grant, but darn, I pitched for a grant to open a concrete location. It's been a big year, and it's been big online as well for what I'm doing here with the Way Crunchy, which may not seem like much, but it's keeping me happy, and it is actually a lot. So my New Year's resolution, after exploring all of these different venues and exploring all of these different elements, I'm sure there's more stuff I'm forgetting, is last year was a year of exploration and spreading my wings and flying here and flying there. This year, I'm bringing it in. I'm bringing in focus and clarity, which I always did struggle with. Even in my business plan, it's like this want to do everything. But I'm bringing in the focus, and I feel that I think mostly, A, I explored, B, through the practice of yoga, I have become more in myself and focused and not yearning for everything. And so focus this year, yoga, unschooling, because the time has come to register Tom officially for homeschool. He'll be registering homeschool this year. So I need to focus on that. They're my babies. Lord have mercy. And then, so I'm yoga and unschooling and the blog Way Crunchy. And I blog about my yoga and my unschooling and every little thing that just kind of comes up. So the Way Crunchy is an online entity. And I am teaching yoga, and I am beginning a most supreme yoga teacher training with Cindy Lee in Lynchburg, Virginia. And I actually think that's cosmically maybe why I'm in Lynchburg at this particular time in my life. And my yoga teacher is in Lynchburg, of all places. And I think it's really strange that we were both brought here. And I don't necessarily think I'm part of her destiny, but I think she's part of my destiny. I don't know, but I think I'm supposed to do this teacher training with her. I know practicing going to yoga classes with her has been awesome, and I think I'm supposed to do this teacher training. And I'm focusing on that and my own personal practice of yoga. I need to focus on that. I was hardcore on a daily yoga practice, and September was when Get Downtown happened, and we had holidays, and then I was teaching a million art classes and yoga classes, and everything got crazy, and just everything got crazy. And so the daily yoga practice on the mat, it fell by the wayside. And not to say that I don't do a whole lot of yoga, but not daily, and I need to, because I feel so good when I do. And I'm a better person to be around when I do. It's good all around. So that kind of fell by the wayside. I think when I now see that I don't want to do a storefront Way Crunchy thing, the time and energy I put into that could have been put into the stuff that I think I'm supposed to do, like making videos and growing the blog and the brand Way Crunchy just as an online entity. So I'm focusing on my yoga, I'm focusing on my blog, and oh my gosh, focusing on a most supreme unschooling experience for my children and home life in general. Bringing it back home. Like, I want to just cook more and clean more and keep all the laundry done and the dishes done. And that sounds silly, but I think that I need to nest here more. I need to be nesting and doing my yoga and caring for my babies and blogging all about it. And that's what Way Crunchy is going to be about in 2017. Now, I have just like a couple of little things that are like little New Year's resolutions. I got them written down here. Let me just check to make sure. Okay. Oh, so last year, New Year's resolution was to be vegetarian. So freaking easy breezy. Like, it was time. I couldn't tolerate the flesh of animals in my mouth. Nah. This year I'm going to take it just one step farther. It was so easy to go vegetarian. I think it's going to be much more difficult and require more effort, but that's okay because I'm going to be cooking with my babies. And I'm going to go vegan. So vegan azalea is happening. So put your like recipes or like really good blogs or like recipe sites of vegan things. It doesn't have to be raw vegan, but raw vegan's yummy. I'm no way trying to go raw vegan, but you know, recipes, like hit a girl up with the good info. And if you are in the Lynchburg area, vegan things I can get at a restaurant somewhere so I can go out to eat, put that in the comments. So let's see. I definitely, as my yoga practice kind of fell away, so did eating at the dinner table with my family. And I need at least one day. I don't care if it's breakfast. I don't care if it's lunch. I don't care if it's dinner. Maybe my husband, isn't going to be eating with us every single day at the table because he'll get home late from work, or we'll do lunch at the table. But my children need to have a table set, and they need to eat at it and commune. We need to commune with each other without distraction, and we eat, and it's the art of eating at the table. And which I guess I could tie into my unschooling, because no, it's as much for me as it is for the kids, but it's definitely for the kids. Oh yeah, this year I also ran a 5K. It was the first time I'd ever done a race ever. Now, I say ran a 5K. There was some walking involved. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is my first time ever. It was not like I'm a powerhouse. No, I'm a novice, a beginner. I've never been a runner in my life. Maybe a little bit in middle school and high school, but I've never been a runner. And I was going to walk the 5K, but I'm competitive. My yoga's going to help me with that, but I'm competitive. And it was like a sea of people ahead of me. I was going to walk the 5K, just get up, go walk it. But I saw a sea of people, and it was like every single head, every single person. There were children in this family, turkey trot. And every single person in front of me, everyone in my field of vision was beating me. So I had to start running. Now, not to say there weren't thousands of people who did beat me, if you think of it in those terms, because there were. But I was proud of myself. I was proud of myself that I got out there. And guess what? I've been doing a little bit of running since then, and it feels good. Who would have thought at 32 years old a person would take up running? But apparently, I don't know. People change. Never doubt that people do change. So I want to do, I think a good goal for that is like weekly. So like a daily yoga practice and a weekly jog, like a minimum of a mile, like somewhere between a mile and a 5K. Okay. And then, like I said, I want to be more home oriented. And I want to upgrade my wardrobe this year, because I've been wearing I've got mommy wardrobe. I mean, like club kid meets mommy wardrobe, but like that's what happens when you're a twinkle fairy nightmare girl thing, and then you have babies. Is like you just have a bunch of rad clothes that get really old. So I just want to upgrade my wardrobe, and I saw this beautiful picture of my nanny and her boys, my grandmother and her boys in the 60s, like early 60s, and she looked amazing. And my Uncle Mark's comment on that was, she always looked amazing. He said we could be out exploring the redwood forest and she looked like she was on the cover of Vogue. Oh my God, my heart melted. That's something I would want my children to say about me, only maybe not Vogue, maybe W magazine or Nylon, I don't know. But upgrade my wardrobe and be presentable. I'm a mom that shows up in her mermaid pajamas, and maybe I didn't brush my teeth, and maybe there's a little bit of mascara down here. I'm going to do better. Yes, I am. I'm going to do better. My nanny's my inspiration. So yeah. Boom. That's my New Year's resolutions. And I talked it around in circles, and this blog is getting way long, so I'm not going to run it back down for you. Actually, I am. Let's do that. Yes. Okay. Upgrade my wardrobe. Bring in my focus. Yoga, unschooling, family, home life, the blog. Go vegan. Eat at the table daily yoga practice, weekly jog, and just really focus on my home and my nest. And I'm a decorator and an artsy fartsy, so I just want to make this place special, a special work of art coming from me. And I've done so much prep for like these art classes and stuff, but I haven't been making my own art this past year. I've been so busy. And I have worked on my book that I'm writing, but I need to dedicate myself to my art. And, you know, blogging, even freaking Instagram for me is a work of expression and art for me. And taking iPhone pictures is a self-expression and a form of art that I do, and doodling, and just, you know, I've really upped the game in self-care just over the past 2 weeks, and it's time. I'm bringing in this focus, and the year of everything has led to me knowing what I really want to do and where I want to focus my energies to bring super success in the new year. This is what you call a Mexican hairless dog mixed with a Chihuahua. Have you ever seen one of these? Chihuahua mixed with a Mexican hairless. That's Fred. Okay, I love y'all. Fred loves y'all, though he doesn't even know it. Way Crunchy. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and someone share my videos. I'm trying to this year. Fred, I don't like you half in the camera. Okay. 2017. That's what it's going to be.